People telling me just ignore it and drop, but that's all I ever wanted to do, and I'm not able to because I'm in a horrible situation with bad people, and these people will do anything they can to hurt you and make you look crazy in the media. You know, if I was to be real about this whole situation, it's clear as day that it's only going downhill for Karrahbooo. I done made tons of different videos on her, going all the way back to when she was blowing up with that whole On the Radar freestyle, and she was really the most praised artist in Concrete, to be honest with you. But we all knew that took a huge turn a few months ago, not just because she was kicked from Concrete and Lil Yachty exposing her for a few things, but her own fans will tell you right now that she's losing herself. And it got so bad that people were assuming that she was on drugs. I didn't already show y'all in my previous videos the story post, the live, and even her replying to academic. You could really see the damage of what this situation is doing to her. And she let us know a couple weeks ago when she went live or something like that, right? She told us, yo, I've been silenced for 3 months. And y'all know she been doing this thing where she keep telling us, yo, things are gonna be revealed soon. Y'all gonna get the truth from my side and stuff like that. She keeps saying that. And you know, people been waiting for her to expose, you know, what's happening. What is the truth then? If you saying Yachty ain't right about the things that he's saying, then what is your side? Now, of course, I'm not saying that Karrahbooo is wrong, but I don't know how many times she has spoken her side with no proof. So for the fans and people that just want to know what's going on, it's really been hard to believe and feel bad for what she's saying. And for the past 2 weeks, you know, I let things cool down to see if, you know, she will update us on any music or her whole situation. But recently I got sent a few screenshots, right, of her trying to expose the industry, the music industry. And I heard that she's been explaining that her whole situation is worse than what we think it is. So let's see what she got to say. But the first screenshot, she said, every time someone tried to speak up and tell the truth about this game, these evil, wealthy, powerful, dishonest, soulless people, it never goes good. And these people will do anything they can to hurt you and make you look crazy in the media. So when these victims try and tell the truth, they just end up receiving so much backlash and hate. No one believes them, and it's almost like there's no point. That's why nobody ever says anything until 10 years later. One person decides to speak up and then everyone else come forward. Then all of a sudden, everyone cares and feels bad, but it's too late then. And this screenshot right here is already crazy because she's describing her situation, literally. People telling me just ignore it and drop, but that's all I ever wanted to do, and I'm not able to because I'm in a horrible situation with bad people. I have been making music this whole time. It's sitting there ready to go. All I can do is keep working and praying for protection, guidance, and strength to figure this out, because she will update us on everything else, but she wasn't making it clear like, hey, something is happening right now. I'm not able to do this. And a lot of her fans would be confused, but now that she's keeping it clear like, hey, I can't drop right now, it's starting to make sense. And there's another screenshot where she says, stop worshiping false idols. And of course, I don't see a problem with what Karrahbooo is saying, because we hear things like this all the time from artists. She's just another artist that's going through this situation. But here's the problem. We hear about this when it's already too late, because I ain't sticking up for Karrahbooo. I'm not sticking up for Yachty. I don't really care that much. But see, everything was fine when you were making your money and living this rapper lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? The money, the jewelry, the clothes, and everything, the numbers, it was blinding you when everything was going well. But the minute things don't work out with your label or higher ups in the music industry or something like that, right? They finally realize the situation that they're in and how messed up it is. But they don't know this is something that you could have handled and avoided a long time ago. I know it's sad to say, but I gotta tell the truth. If she ends up coming across this video, Yachty might be a weird guy, he might be whatever to you, you know what I'm saying? The industry might be a little weird, but you put yourself in this position. Things were good at first, but it hurt you in the long run. And I remember her saying she wanted to be an actor or something like that, you know what I'm saying? And she was only rapping so she could build a name and eventually get into it. Because I'm sure y'all remember she was Yachty's assistant, right? So of course this ain't something that she expected at the end. But now that you in a tough situation, you 900K in debt, and it's not just any label. This is a very known label that's, you know, that done a lot of artists wrong, you know what I'm saying? You know, everything that you saying, Karrahbooo, it ain't bad, but people only gonna look at you crazy right now because we done heard this a million times from different artists that had horrible deals, horrible situation. And not only that, bro, it's just too late. And like you said, the fans been begging you to drop, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the best thing you could have done after the situation, but you obviously can't drop music right now. I know the situation look horrible right now, but who else can you blame? You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember she said she was having label issues probably like 6 months ago, 7 months ago. I made a whole video about it, but it probably would have been better if you said that back then when you was having those label issues. But now that you're saying this, people have no choice but to look at you crazy or just look at you like another artist, Karrahbooo. And I'm just keeping it real. Of course, I'm not hating. I do like Karrahbooo music. I've been making videos about her even on my second channel a long time ago. I know y'all finna say, oh my god, he's sticking up for Lil Yachty. No, I'm a fan of both. I don't really care that much. I'm not on nobody's side. I'm just making it clear like how everybody else is saying. Her saying this on her story and doing all these rants and stuff, it's not gonna get her nowhere at all. We can't act like this ain't happened with tons of different artists. That's all I'm saying. And one of the best things for her to do right now is obviously keep the fans updated, and not only that, take advantage of the clout clout that you have. Of course, she might not like Yachty for what he did, or her fans might not like it, but he did give her a spotlight. You know what I'm saying? He helped her out, he gave her a career, but the best thing to do right now, because the situation is bad, take advantage of it. You still got fans out there. Maybe they just want to hear your voice sometimes. You could do something where you just posting reels, I don't know, because the way you saying it, Karrahbooo, the only way you're gonna get out this situation is if you pay up or you find some miracle. So that's why I'm saying that you should try and figure out some way you could take advantage of the clout that you have, the name that you have, because the worst thing that you could do right now is sit around and let your fans be clueless. That's the last thing you want to do, because you don't want to wait all the way until next year when you finally get out this deal or something like that, right? Then you drop some music and it doesn't hit, and it might not be popping as much as your other songs or something like that, and then now people are saying that you fell off. You know, you don't want that, because I know it's a lot of y'all out there that's saying, yo, Karrahbooo is done, bro. After that whole situation, bro, she been exposed, her career is over. But I know for sure some people out there that feel like she could still do somewhat decent with her career, and I don't know if Karrahbooo got a manager still, or Mitch is still managing her or something like that. I don't know who her team is or anything like that, but like, they're doing a horrible job. She should definitely have a PR team or somebody out there like guiding her, telling her the right things to do, because being an artist and going crazy online is crazy. She could have been had somebody tell her, yo, hey, you could chill, you know what I'm saying, you good? Because I know Karrahbooo be posting times where she happy and stuff like that, she on FaceTime, whatever, friends or whatever, y'all be sending me all types of stuff, but there's no reason for every 2 weeks we are getting something new, some rant or whatever. And the only reason I'm keeping y'all updated is because I've been talking about Karrahbooo. I know I have an audience that love Karrahbooo and stuff like that. Of course, some of y'all don't, my bad, you know what I'm saying, but for the people that do, this is for y'all, you know what I'm saying? But instead of me yapping about the things that she could do, I'm gonna go ahead and just pass it to Char City.
Every time it feels like she's about to just stay quiet and just move on from the situation, she comes back and just starts saying how she's silent, and now she's going on saying that the music industry is evil and that they're trying to keep her quiet. And I honestly want to believe her and feel bad for her, but you waited till things got bad to say all these things, and we may never get the truth on what's really happening behind the scenes, so everything is just speculations as of right now. But if Karrahbooo honestly wanted to drop music, she could just like leak the songs or even put it on SoundCloud. I'm pretty sure that's what artists do when they can't drop music. If she can't fight through this, honestly, I say just move into the next chapter in your life. I'm pretty sure she said she wanted to do acting before she wanted to do music, so why not do that? You could start doing some of those YouTube short films or even a small movie budget film. It don't have to be nothing crazy at the start, but at least it's something. And this is not me telling Karrahbooo to just quit music or just drop all that. It's just whatever's happening behind the scenes that's stopping you from dropping music, it's not helping you. So you should probably just put it to the side and move on to something else for right now. Because I'm gonna be real with you, everything you're saying about the industry and them silencing you and you not being able to drop music, people don't care, bro. I'm gonna be real, people just do not care. You waited too long to say all these things, and people have heard this enough times already, so it's like this is just a repeating cycle. Another artist after you is just gonna say the exact same thing, and it's gonna keep going on from there, because we already know the industry's fake, we already know it's weird. So you just telling us it's not gonna make any difference unless you giving us some hard proof evidence. It's not gonna make a difference to anybody. The situation has been dragged out for at least a month and going now, and people are just looking at you like you're the crazy one, and they're just starting to care less and less. So I hope she figured out the situation that she's in, but honestly at this point nobody really cares. I'm just keeping it real. Appreciate Dutie for having me on this video, and I will see you on the next one.